Hello dear viewers, welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some demons. I just wanted to share with you some games with Kil'Jaeden because I think this is a very fun card. Also can be is very strong, but it takes some skill, and well, we'll see how it goes. I assembled a demon um, a warlock deck which runs a lot of demons, and it also is able to generate a lot of demons during the game with demonic studies, abduction ray, demonic dynamics. This relentless Wrathward, so we can have access to a lot of demons during the game that did not appear in our starting deck. So the Foreboding Flame is going to shine in such a deck because it gives us a remarkable good discount, and also there are many good demons that we might find by getting this on here, but the rest of the deck is mostly protection until we get to play Kil'Jaeden. And also the Kil'Jaeden combines very nicely with the Warlock's hero power, allowing us to draw more cards than the opponent. So let's see if we can get that done. And of course, the weak point of this style of deck, I should say, that is if the opponent is trying to one-shot us in a single turn, then there's pretty little disruption going on in this deck. So that could be an issue. But the Kil'Jaeden also I like because it can give you the upper hand against the opponents that try to play plagues or TNTs and so on, because the portal generated by Kil'Jaeden is never going away. Let's discover a demon. I forgot to activate my deck tracker. Okay, all these demons are kind of fine, but I'm going to pick Kil'Jaeden. As a matter of fact, I do have my own guy in the deck, but the sooner I play Kil'Jaeden, I think the demons are going to roll larger and faster, and against the warrior we want to get there the sooner the better. So I could try to save my demons and play Kil'Jaeden just by turn 6, but that amounts to playing pretty much nothing else. But I do want to draw cards from my original deck as much as possible, so I think I'm going to be playing. Okay, wait. Change of plans. I was about to play the gold banner, but there's a chance for me to remove this totem immediately. Discover a demon. I'm going to pick okay, the Void Walker. I don't want to come to a point where I have too many cards in hand and I cannot play them because my hand's too cramped. So let's see, the opponent draws, and we want to draw as well. So I'm going to play the Void Walker and the Gold Banner. Of course, I could have also used my hero power, but now the opponent has to remove my Gold Banner or not. If the opponent leaves the Gold Banner, we get to find more cards. The opponent playing with mechs and Death Rattle mechs with the boom range. So let's see. I'm going to give the opponent a more Drill Fist. So if he wants to attack my guy, so be it. And swing at the opponent. It is possible that we now see a huge mech thrown at us. This means that so far we are about to lose if the opponent gets away with playing those mechs. This is not going to look pretty, but well, we are going to see if we can do it. Next turn I would like to play Demonic Studies. My next demon will cost 1 less. That will allow me to play Kil'Jaeden on turn 6. But or I could play also the Infernal Stratagem. What to do? This I could kill this guy, or I could play this Infernal Stratagem. I'm not sure about this. I'm going to play this here. This also reduces the cost of a demon. I'm going to punch here. And at this point, I think I want to see one more of my cards, my original cards, in the deck. So I hope, to be honest, I would like to find Popgar or ETC next turn. But anyways, I'm going to play Kil'Jaeden, regardless of my next card. Okay, or maybe not. Celiax, I was expecting a different mech. Celiax lost the Divine Shield because the opponent uses Chemical Spill. ETC, that's great. Let's go Kil'Jaeden. And this guy is going to be still drawing more minions. I'm going to try to make my hand, release my hand. I could get a coin. Not a terrible idea, or make the opponent's spells cost more. Not sure. I think the greedy partner I love. I think it's going to be better. And punch here. My guys are dead anyways, so I'm going to play this. I expect the opponent to play a large Death Rattle mech next. The opponent already with 6 mana. I could kill Celiax with the Wrathguard if it's on around. Let's see. Maybe the opponent should target my greedy partner. I don't know. He does have the companion of this weapon, a 1/1 weapon. He decided to waste Celiax there. That's kind of strange. Alright then, guys, I'm going to play this and eat that guy with Siphon Soul. Here we go. Before the opponent is able to use this, we may see some mech respawning here. But I had to take that guy away out before the opponent is able to copy the body. So far, my hand not looking particularly well suited for this match, but we have our ways out. So hopefully we get a cool demon out here, and if not, I have options for discovering even more. This is excellent. It has lifesteal and the spell burst attacks a random enemy minion. There's only one random enemy minion. Only thing is I need to make sure my guy has a spell burst. I'm going to give a buff to this guy so we drain even more life. There's a small chance this guy survives, but he did not. Going to play Demonic Dynamics and get the mutating. All of these options are actually good. A Doom Maiden can steal cards from the opponent, but I'm going to pick the life form because if the opponent plays another one of these silly guys that deal random damage, the mutating life form is going to gain a lot of buff bonuses each time it survives damage. So this could prove pretty effective against the opponent's strategy. Let's hope we get a cool demon out of our portal. Hydration Station, all of them, back again. So another one of these guys. Let's drop this. You. And I think I'm going to point. I don't want to not being able to live still with this body because of the divine shield would be bad. So I'm going to coin on demonic status. And life still seems great. Let's pick it. Now, hopefully the opponent doesn't kill me here. Okay, that's not a good play. If or is it? This guy has rush. He should kill my 410 before doing that. Okay. Never mind. The opponent doesn't care about my guys, which is a kind of a misplay. But is it really? Okay. Let's see. We do have a adaptive amalgam. I'm going to play this guy. A little defile takes down one celiax. Or what do I have here? Oh, I do have a secret weapon inside ETC, but I don't think it's time for me to use it. So here I do have the silence, the death line that could destroy a minion, or Sargeras. At the present time, I don't think the removal is going to help me because the opponent has too many minions. And if the opponent can trigger this Death Rattle or summon more of these testing damage, I think I die. Let's hope not, but this is not looking good for me at the present moment. Please, opponent, give me one more turn. Don't do it. If the opponent has another one of those weapons, okay, he's getting it done. 7 mana left for the opponent. New heights for more mana. And okay, I think I live one more turn. Is it good enough? Okay. Well, Sargeras, this guy also pretty nice, but I'm going to have to wait. I'm going to vanquish the entire board. No point into any of the attacks, as a matter of fact. So goodbye all of those guys. And the presence of the imps generated by the Twisting Nether is hopefully soaks some of the damage that the opponent is going to dish. Let's see if we get to survive. Brawl. The opponent has 7 mana left. If my Sargeras lives... Oh no! You may wonder why I am running Sargeras inside ETC, but there are a few reasons for doing so. One is that I get the discount for demons that didn't start in my deck, if that comes to be the case. Let's apply this. And also, there's a new demon, a legendary Warlock demon that summons demons that didn't start in my deck. So we may see a new Sargeras if we produce Narkimond, the new legendary. The opponent trying to dig for an answer to my big taunt. If the opponent hits my guy, I heal up a bunch. So the opponent has to hurry up here, or else this is going to be too much for the opponent to pass through. Let's see. One concern now could be my board space. Too many small fries. Now the opponent helped me with that. So I think I have to... Okay, I was about to play the window shopper, but this guy alone heals me back to full. And let's put a couple of secrets. And the opponent needs kind of be able to play a brawl and those mechs and trigger the mechs at the same time in order to kill me. But now I do have the ice barrier. So if the opponent cannot remove these demons, he's a goner. And here comes Inventor Boom, but is it enough? If the opponent didn't have the Brawl, so no, I think this is not enough for the opponent to remove me. And now we do get not much. Oh no, he's going to eat one of my infinitely demons. It's one of the secret triggers because the opponent wanted this. It kind of negates the damage done by the testing dummy. This guy grows. The opponent could. This is a misplay. The opponent should have equipped the weapon and then attack. Anyways, this is a signature Ham the Hungry. Okay, I'm going to try. The problem if I play Mythical Terror first, it's going to die to the Celiax Deluxe. So I'm going to go with the Window Shopper. See what do we get. The Moarg Drill Fist, a taunt is fine. So hopefully, I suppose the opponent can create a clone of the testing dummy. If the opponent somehow brings back Inventor Boom to hand, then we may have an issue. But other than that, not looking good for the opponent. Yeah. Also, we are ahead in terms of fatigue. The opponent only has 5 cards remaining in the deck, and our demons are going to become larger and larger with each passing turn. We may get our final treasure with random Moarg Drillfist as well. Okay, thank you. Now, even if the opponent puts me down to 1 total life, I think the Mythical Terror is going to be able to bring me full back up. Okay, so far not impressed by the opponent play. He's going to be spawning more of those mechs. He did have the attack from the weapon, decided to avoid it. Okay, Archimond. Oh, the temptation of Archimond. Is it too much? Okay, I'm going to play the Mythical Terror. 26 total life points. I summon 2 little guys out of the Twisting Nether. Let's put one of these for later. Another Archimond, I think. And pass the turn and let my dog take care of the situation. Hello. Oh no! I take 8 random damage. And the opponent lost one of the best marring cards. Oh no, what do I do, opponent? What did I do? I have a 1 mana Archimond, kind of funny. Come on, do your brawl, please. I want it. I want a brawl here. No! Opponent. That's reckless. Oh, this weapon, this 1/1 weapon now looks pretty silly. The opponent has a lot of cubes that spawn more cubes. Yeah, that's not going to look good for the opponent. Oh no, my imp! What do I do? Now, I'm going to be kind of very greedy here and go with this 1 cost Archimond anyways, just because it fills the board. I did not get my Targeras, but it could have been there. Let's take down this cube and tap. This 26 Infernal. This guy sets my remaining health to 15, so it could have been a nice idea to pack. And we succeeded with this. Now let's try one more time in case you want to see the deck once more. Let's see how it goes. Now this time we did play a very early Kil'Jaeden, but maybe we can see a game where we delay Kil'Jaeden and get to see the rest of the deck in action. Maybe another warrior. Okay. Going to mulligan away the deadline. Domino effect. Normally this card is very good against aggro deck, but I don't expect this warrior to be a very aggressive guy. It's true that I could take down the an early totem. Okay, anyways, it sure showed up again, the domino effect. Oh, Drainade, okay. Scratch that, it is aggro warrior, so this is going to be fun. Let's pick more taunts to protect my face while I figure out how to navigate this game. So the new Drainade, they're a new minion type that I love. I think there's a lot of potential. Too bad they kind of forgot about the minion types while doing this new style of deck. But what do you do? All right, options. So I do have a couple of anti-aggro tools in hand. Also, the Ursul Rager allows me to stay on the game longer. I could also get my Mortal Coil here. Defile, Coin, Wrathbard. Yeah, I think that's too greedy. Let's pick the one Amalgam Band. Maybe someday this is going to be a very powerful all types that is going to gain a lot of bonuses. But I don't count on it, but anyways, I'm going to still keep it. This guy copies, I think the opponent runs the one Amalgam Band. It could make a lot of sense for the opponent to have this guy in his deck. So I think it could do this and that. Punch this. This is going to buff all the opponent's minions. Going to coin and hero power. These trades. I have 9 cards in hand. Also, a kind of concern not being able to dump my hand. So I think if the opponent were, this is the weapon that buffs the Drainade, gives them more attack. It is possible the opponent has a one-shot kill here. Now our demons from now on are going to cost 1 less if they did not start on my deck, which I loved that. So now the one Amalgam Band costs just 6. It already has 3 types of effects. I'm surprised the opponent runs this guy, but I think it's a cool dude to run about. I think this calls for the domino effect. Trade. Make this guy larger, but most importantly makes our next demon cost less. Magatha, okay, that's cool. So I suppose the opponent is not running too many spells. So I expect the opponent to play an Amalgam next. What to do? I'm going to play this other Moarg. If this die, I gain 2 cards in hand, so have to be careful about how many cards do I have up. Take down you. Just in case, trying to start making room in my hand. So soon we should be finding our Kil'Jaedens. The Amalgam has 3 stacks. If I find future Amalgams, they're going to be even better. So I expect the opponent to play Amalgams himself now. Come on. Adaptive Amalgam, the 1 Amalgam band. Uh-oh. The next Draenei the opponent plays gives the hero its attack for a turn. That's pretty scary, guys. So... What? What? No, opponent! What did the opponent just do? The opponent missed the opportunity of gaining the attack from this effect. I think that was a misplay. Alright, this is gone. Let's pick the Dreadlord. 3 damage to a minion. You. I hope there's a 50% chance this hits the large guy. Come on, you can do it. No, it was not. So I think I'm going to use the Gul'dan's gift for a Mortal Coil. Oh no, I lose my lovely temporary spell. Well, sad, but 1 card closer to our goal here. Expect the opponent to play Belen, the new Belen Draenei that I was showing the last video. You may want to see my version of the Draenei with the Demon Hunter. So far, I'm not following what the opponent is doing. Now, another one of these unyielding Vindicators. So it's bumping up. Yeah, but what are you doing, opponent? Yes, I think the opponent just wants to have a Belen, and he's bluffing about this. Kind of need a taunt here, but I also need to get rid of these 2. I can play one of the things here. This guy has 3. I'm going to play this guy. Sorry. Maybe I can find a taunt with the demonic dynamics. Come on, I'm not going to care about the buff. 1 mana left. We do have a Kil'Jaeden, but it's not a taunt. I think I have to go with the Observer of Mysteries and pick up this taunt just in case. Go Observer. I think the opponent is going to be able to gain 30 attack. We have Explosive Runes, Explosive Trap. No, 9. The secret killed the guy. 11 attack. Uh-oh. The next Draenei. Okay, it could be also the new legendary Draenei that makes every minion attack again. That could... Okay, no, the opponent chose that. Oh no, I wanted to show Kil'Jaeden. Oh, sorry guys. Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like I have to play the warrior deck now, but let's do one more Warlock game, and next video hopefully it's going to be about Warrior. Please leave your suggestions here. I think the opponent had the potential, but badly misplayed. Maybe it was the first time he tried the deck. I don't know. Okay, a new class has arrived. Paladins. What do they do? What are they good for? We don't know. Paladins normally pretty aggressive class, so I'm going to keep trying to find some answers to whiteboards. And now with the combination of reverberation and the file, I like the prospect. We may use this combination to remove a Titan from the opponent. Let's pick the Hereder Brute. Okay. Let's see what happens. Draw. No, my guy. Alright, the opponent is going with a Libram strategy, or Librams. I don't know how to read that word. So it's not as aggro as possible, but still kind of scary. So let's hope we get to trigger the Rough Guard. Ouch. So far, not a good. There's not a good target. Let's put up a taunt. Now, if the opponent wants to attack and activate the throttle, he's going to have to take some damage. Not that the opponent is not cannot heal back, but okay. One cost treasure from the excavate demon. It's a heart blossom. Oh boy. So I could punch this, and I don't get to discover a demon, but what do I do if I do not, if I'm not playing that? What else do I do? No, the Divine Shield, kind of annoying, deprives me from a random demon. That. Anyways, let's try to let's try to find the Kil'Jaeden as soon as possible. Please. Mining casualties. Haha! You activated my Hereder Brute. Those temptations are huge here. But I'm going to put up a taunt so the opponent cannot freely attack me. I like this foreboding flame. Too bad I didn't get to discover our demon, but it will come to be at some point. I think I believe I should have been able to play this and then the brute. I'm thinking about copying the opponent's Sylvanas here. Now, by doing this, I have to trade. Otherwise, I risk the opponent taking out my Sylvanas. I could also Mortal Coil my Sylvanas, as a matter of fact. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm ready for Kil'Jaeden next turn. I think this hand is good enough for Kil'Jaeden. There are a few cards. Maybe, you know what? I want to show you some other things that it can do, guys. So I'm going to wait a little bit for Kil'Jaeden. Hoping to get other of my cards to see how it goes. Hopefully, the game goes long enough for me to show it. So I think I think I have to give the opponent a sense of hope, otherwise I think he's going to concede. So I'm not going to play this guy. I should play this guy, but I think that if I do it, the opponent's going to just concede, and I want to show you some other cool things that can happen in the game, in the deck. Even if I lose, I'm willing to lose the game just to show some other cards. This guy draws a couple of cards for the opponent. One of them probably is going to be the Belen. Other large guy could be the Titan. So I think this, if I allow the opponent to find the Titan, he's going to be happy. Okay. I have... Oh no, opponent. What the... No, alright. I'm sorry guys, but well, that's what you get. So before we go, just to show you some of the things that we didn't get to see because our opponents are not willing to have fun. They decided to concede too early. Okay, let's quickly review. So demonic studies discovers a demon, and the next one costs one less. We can save this discount remains until you play a demon, so you can use this to accelerate Kil'Jaeden sometimes. Gul'dan's Gift, a pretty flexible card. We get to Mortal Coil, also Siphon Soul to targeted removal and recovering a little bit of health, and also Twisting Nether. In the late game, you may want to use Twisting Nether mode. Void Virtuoso, kind of important in the deck to keep. You can play this early to draw faster without taking damage from your hero power, but also very important, some of the random demons you can get sometimes are going to hurt you, and this guy can prevent the guy. For instance, you can get a random malefic root with a bunch of attack. Be careful, if this guy has 20 attack, for instance, is going to deal 20 damage to you when you play the guy. So that's one of the main points about the Void Virtuoso to keep. For that kind of situations, you need to play a large demon that is going to otherwise harm you. And Abduction Ray, it's a pretty cool spell. It gives you random demons from any class. Sometimes you get a very funny combinations, but also the card makes the demons cost 2 less. This discount is going to stack with other reduction effects. For instance, if you also have played the demonic studies, you get a 3 mana discount on those demons until you play one, of course. Deadline, a new addition to the deck. I haven't have a chance to really use it, but I like the fact that it is tradable and destroys a targeted minion for a very cheap cost. Defile, a great tool against aggro. Of course, it needs to be prepared to be effective, but it's still pretty decent at 2 mana. Demonic Dynamics, the ability to discover 2 demons is pretty important because you get to choose what demons you need, and many of the options are very helpful at staying in the game. Foreboding Flame, this guy alone just would justify running Brewmasters to bring the guy up to your hand and replay the guy again. I found out that trying to get to these guys is nice, but committing to adjust the discount is not worth, but maybe you can try it. Then Gold Banner to speed up and finding our cards faster. Speaking of which, if you have already become if you have already a portal, you may want to hold back the Gold Banner until the bonus from the portal is strong enough, so you don't draw small minions. Try to, if you have played the portal, wait a few turns before playing Gold Banner. Health drink, of course, a total of 9 health back and control the board with this spell. Also notice that it's a fell spell, and the fell spells are going to get a discount when you have a pop guard the putrid on the board. So it allows you to cast these spells much faster and quickly. Also noteworthy that the demonic studies is also a fell spell that with the discount from pop guard is going to cost no mana. And also, let's keep looking, domino effect, another great tool against aggro minions. You can also target sometimes your own board, but I haven't done that, but so it could come the situation where you need to do it for some reason. Infernal Stratagem, a kind of pretty good looking card that is able to buff one of the minions. Any minion, it can be yours, it can be the opponent's, and it doesn't have to be a demon, but in case you buff a demon, your next one costs 2 less. So notice that if you find a random Kil'Jaeden with Abduction Ray, and you have played the demonic studies, and you have played 2 of these Foreboding Flames, and then you can essentially play Kil'Jaeden for free. So that could arise. It's not going to be so too often that you get to see that, but it could happen. And then Relentless Wrathwar, we see this acting in the game. It has a nice battle cry to control the enemy board, and it allows you to discover a demon. Reverberations, pretty flexible card. Sometimes you may want to copy one of your guys. I have this card mostly if the opponent has a very, very large demon that you cannot remove. Reverberations is your guy. Also for Titans, it's very good. ETC, the main minion inside ETC is Sargeras, because this guy is going to have not started in the deck. Then Games has the discount from minions that didn't start in the deck, and also it is possible you find Archimond. It summons every demon you play this game that didn't start in your game. Importantly to note is you played, even if your Sargeras is stolen, destroyed, banished, you have a chance to get a new Sargeras with Archimond. Not running Archimond himself, it's a 7 mana 7/7. The effect is kind of not too reliable, but in this deck, I think the Archimond could be used in a different style of deck. Then Moarg, Drill Fist. Mostly here because it's a huge body, it's a mech and a demon, and also provides you card advantages. When this dies, you get treasures that are of increasing quality, and even you may find yourself a pouch of coins from your first Moarg, and with the help of 2 coins you can cast Kil'Jaeden even faster in the game. And the last card in the deck would be the Justicar True Heart. It replaces your starting hero power with a better one. In case of the Warlock, we gain the Soul Tap. It just for 2 mana you draw a card without the drawback of taking damage, which pretty good if you already have played Kil'Jaeden, so you can keep your hand full at all times with no downsides. So all in all, it's great. Also noteworthy that you have to be aware of the demons you can randomly get from all these effects. So here let's see. So there are many demons in the game that you can get. So from Demon Hunter has one of the best ones for the cost that I suppose. Come on, Demon. This guy returns a minion to its owner hands. It can be yours or the enemy's. It requires Outcast, so sometimes not the best guy. Spirit Peddler reduces the cost of a random minion in your hand by 6. a massive discount if you have a huge guy that you want to play. Window Shopper gives you a total of 4 guys because it has miniaturized. It gives you the 1-1 version of it, and it also discovers a new demon with the same stats, massive swing, and Mythical Terror is great to recover life. You can get material. Also, all of the, with the exception perhaps of the All-Terrain Borghound, all of these Demon Hunter demons are pretty useful. The Fiddle Fire Imp gives you fire spells, and most of the time those spells are going to be very good. So I think this guy is able to give you hand advantages if you try. Do not play this too early, otherwise your hand is going to be very full, and you probably don't want to cast those fire spells when your hand is full. But in the late game, this is very good. These for these demons are just fine. I don't really think this is very strong, but it's just a low cost demon. Talgad, I have found it many games. It's just okay. It gives you a backstab. The backstab can be used to activate some spell burst, so that's it. Let's see. What else from the demons? There are many demons that are going to deal damage to you, but if they have big stats, you probably don't care too much about that. This guy, I don't run it in my own deck, but when you find this guy, please take it. It's going to be able to heal you back up with a huge swing in life. What else? Infernal. If you are behind in the game, Infernal is great to set your heroes, your health back to 15. Waste Remover. After you have your portal up, this guy has no downside. It doesn't destroy any cards. Well, it does destroy cards, but you don't mind. You have infinite cards, so Waste Remover is fine in the late game. Doomguard, okay, that's kind of sad. The charge could be impactful in many games, but you have to discard 2 random cards. Ouch. Opera Soloist, take this if you are behind and the opponent is going aggro. If this is the only minion you have on the board, it's going to deal 3 damage to all enemy minions. Archimond, we already discussed. And these huge taunts are fine to protect your life totals. These guys are expensive to play, so I normally don't go with this unless I have the discounts to play them earlier. But recall that Archimond is able to resurrect those, so maybe if you already have Archimond, maybe it's worth spending 8 mana on these guys. Then from the warrior, we have the Hostile Invader, powerful AoE effect, Battle Cry, Spell Burst, and Death Rattle deals 2 damage to all other minions. Pretty cool in case you need to get through some taunts with Divine Shields. This is going to help you a lot. From the neutral demons, there are also very interesting things to note. The Adaptive Amalgam is very cheap and it's going to keep buffs. If you have the portal and if the Amalgam dies, it's gone forever, so it's not going to return. In the early game, the Amalgam may delay you from finding the cards you need, so be careful about the Amalgam. It's very strong, but with great power comes great responsibility. Then Observer of Mysteries, on its own, not too impressive, but I've noticed that when you play this Observer of Mysteries, the opponents kind of skip their turns, so it's a pretty good card for if you want to find your own cards. You drop this and you get basically an extra turn out of this guy. The Wrathgar, of course, if you can get them, then you get more demons, and so on and so on. These are very good. Or Soul Rager, I love it. At some point I was running these guys in my own deck, but then I figured out that I was discovering them anyway, so I think I decided to put some other spells. to be able to activate the spell burst when I get them. The non-Maiden priest. This is one of the more the strongest cards you can find if you have discounts for your demons, because this steals cards from the opponent. It draws a card from the opponent's deck, and you have to play it the same turn, or else the card goes back to the opponent's deck. But you can grab very powerful cards from the opponent. Also, there's a little possibility if you happen to have Abdom Guard, you could maybe try to steal one of the opponent's cards with the Doom Maiden, and then try to discard the card in case you cannot afford to play it. But well, that could happen. And then you may discover Kil'Jaedens, so that if you get the discount, go ahead, please. And Eldar Brute, it's a very good demon, and normally it says 7 on the cost, but normally you want to play this for much less. This is great if the opponent has very small minions and you need a lifesteal taunt. If the opponent has a lot of large minions, this is not going to help you much, but still you can play it for very little mana. And finally, the mutating life form. It combines well as a defensive minion. This is great, especially if this gets extra stats. When this survives damage, it's going to gain random effects, including lifesteal, Wind Fury, Divine Shield, Reborn, Taunt, Elusive, and a plethora of nice effects. So this on defense, this is a very strong minion that survives many of the enemy removal spells based on damage. So this is a very good tool to have. So that's a discussion on the demons you may find. And also, I do not own the One Amalgam Band. And this also can gain all those stats. And note that in our deck we run demons, elementals, and mechs. So already 3 types to gain random bonuses. But anytime you drop a new one of these all types of minions, it's going to add 1 count for the One Amalgam Band. So you may end up getting a lot of types in if the game goes long enough. And also the Maiden, you can maybe get to play a card from another minion type. And also I just recall that there are also some demon pirates also in the game, so that's another type to count. So we didn't get to see all of those interaction in our games, but I hope you get the idea. Well, that's it for today. Until next time, sayonara.